Welcome to ISE's FX Options Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on the US dollar versus the major currencies, hosted by Jason Ayres, a top industry instructor and founder of OptionSource.net. Learn to trade your views on the strength or weakness of the US dollar.
Well, hi there and welcome to the ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for March 30th, 2009. This is Jason Ayres, founder and president of OptionSource.net. As always, we're going to start with a look at our weekly US dollar index. This is a great way to gain perspective as to how the U.S. dollar has been trading against a basket of currencies. As we can see here on our weekly chart, the dollar index held at the 84.85 focal zone, which, as we suggested last week, was key in supporting any continuation for a bigger picture bullish trend. Now, a consolidation below 84 still suggests a highly probable test of the 80.81 support level. Now, the 88.89 focal zone still remains a strong resistance to any further upside movement. A quick look at our daily snapshot shows a near-term resistance level within the 86 to 86.5 range. With that in mind, let's take a look at the first of our ISE FX options pair values, the first of which would be the CDD, the US versus the Canadian dollar. Now, the CDD held support at the 122 level and subsequently bounced into that 124, 124.5 focal zone. At this stage, we can't rule out the possibility of a second test of that 122 to 122.5 range. However, a push higher is likely to meet with some resistance within that 126 to 127 area. Next on the list, the YUK, the US versus the Japanese yen, and the YUK rallied strongly last week to test resistance in at that 98-99 area. With some hesitation here, a pullback down to the 95-96 focal zone looks like a high probability. A break above 99 will have us targeting the 101-102 range for the first of our upside targets. Well, the EUI, the US versus the Euro, consolidated around that 72.5 to 73 focal zone before it bounced very strongly into that 75-76 range. Now, a rejection here will likely yield a test back down to that 72.5 to 73 area, where we did see some consolidation, as mentioned, take place last week. Now, we are anticipating, again, more consolidation within this range right now, but a break above that 75-76 will likely test a resistance up into that 77.5, 78 range. Well, let's move on to the BPX, the US versus the British pound, and we can see that the US dollar found enough strength to push the BPX up into that 69, 69.5 focal zone after the previous week's aggressive sell-off. Now, we are expecting some consolidation here. However, a break above 70 will likely trade into that 70.5 to 71 focal zone. If we happen to break back below that 69 level, then the BPX will likely migrate back down into that 68 zone looking for support. Well, the AUX bounced off of a support level that we were identifying last week at the 142, 143 area and made an attempt to rally into that 146, 147 focal zone. Now, Friday's close shows some apprehension, suggesting that a move back down to that 142 level is a high probability. If the AUX strengthens, that 146, 147 area still remains a very important level of resistance, with the next key focal zone coming in at that 149, 150 range. Let's sum up a few of the key points. First of all, the U.S. dollar bounced as expected. Now, we do expect some consolidation within the 84.85 area. A further retracement is likely to test that 86-87 focal zone. The CDD held at that 122 area, which was a key level of support. Now, we expect to gain some consolidation within the 122-124 range. A further upside retracement is likely to test that 126-127 zone. The YUK rallied strong back into the 98-99 focal zone. It appears to be showing some signs of weakness here, opening the window for a retest of that 95-96 range. The EUI bounced strong off of the 72.5, 73 focal zone. At this point, a pullback is likely. We expect some consolidation between 73 and 75 before the EUI establishes a direction. The BPX held the support level at 68. There appears to be some indecision within the 69, 69.5 focal zone, suggesting the possibility of a pullback. As with the other pair values, we are anticipating some consolidation consolidation over the shorter time frame. Finally, the AUX held at the 142-143 focal zone and rallied moderately after a bounce to test that 146. Friday's close shows some apprehension, suggesting a test back down into the 142 level is a high probability. And this has been your ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for March 30th, 2009. I'm Jason Ayres, founder and president of OptionSource.net. Thanks for joining me this week. We'll see you here next week.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Jason Ayres and to sign up for free FX Options trade alerts, just visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE FX Options, including our weekly webinar series, visit us at www.ise.com/fx. ISE FX Options can easily be traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash-settled in U.S. dollars and have a European-style exercise.